Hey guys, it's tuned to BurntTNTFreak here, and welcome to a redstone tutorial. Now, it's been a while, and this is very laggy for me. I'm not really sure why. So it's been a while since I've done a redstone tutorial. I've recorded like a couple. I don't know why I did that, but I thought I would do it anyway. Sorry. So because I was going to remake some of my old ones, and I haven't posted them yet, but I will do. But today I'm going to show you something that I found yesterday. It won't be yesterday to you guys, but it was yesterday to me. And this is a very simple piston elevator. Now, a piston elevator to me is like something that's took me so many years to build one of these and actually get it working. Now, this isn't my design. I got this off Mojo, I think it was Mojo something. Something like that. I can't remember what it is now. Or Mumbo Jumbo or something. Mumbo Jumbo Gaming, I think it was. And it's actually like just so good. Now, the way he did it was a bit complicated for it to work, but I made this little, me and Jack made our own little thing for it to make it work a bit better. So, what this is basically is a piston elevator that doesn't actually you actually just stay on the block when it goes up. I'll show a demonstration anyway. It goes a bit higher than intended, but that doesn't really matter. So, as you can see, I didn't actually have to change block I was on. I just had to just stand still pretty much. That's all I had to do. Now, the only bad thing about this one is that you have to reset it every time. So when you get to the top, once you're at the top of your elevator, you've got to break that again. And I think the way you got down was in a pool of water, so you have to jump back down again. But as you can see, that wouldn't really matter if you were just trying to conserve space, maybe, or if it's something like your base, like we're trying to do on a survival server. Then I think it'd be really cool. So I'll show you how to build these in a second. I'm just gonna see if this lags like for you guys before I actually build this. Okay, so no, it's not actually that laggy. Sorry, I was checking that. It's just laggy for me. So it's very simple to make. I mean, depending on how high you want it, it depends on what you need, to be honest. So I'm going to make mine a bit higher than that one for its tutorial purposes. So, from what I remember, because bear in mind I've only built this yesterday. Actually, I'll quickly show you how it works from like the side. So you're going to put that in there. So I'll show you so you can see how it actually works. So when you click the button, they power like everything to get it pushed up. That was a terrible description I've just done right there, but that's how it works. Right, okay. So first of all, you need to, however high you want it, you need to put your sticky pistons that high. So you need sticky pistons, by the way. Right. So that's how high it's going to go. Now it's going to go about 2 more higher than that, as you saw on that one, because both blocks will get pushed. And then after that, you want to put normal pistons going up like this. Okay, and so once you're at the top, you need to put a non-movable block. So the guy on the video used a furnace, and I'm going to use one just because it's so cheap. But you can use obsidian. We're using obsidian on ours. You can use anything that doesn't move in Minecraft. So I don't think dispensers move. I know chests don't move. Anything that doesn't move the piston, you can put. So you can put an enchantment table. I don't know why you put an enchantment table, but you can put one if you want to. You could put. If you like, you bought it on a server, it would be pointless, but you could put bedrock, but I wouldn't suggest that. So, now what you want to do is, on each side, it's getting complicated, this is the only wiring you have to do. So what you need to do, on one side, start at the bottom and put redstone like this, and repeat this all the way up. Now, that was a terrible description how to do it. So all you got to do is 3 blocks, so that make sure this block is sticking out here, but these 2 are there, and just put redstone on top of that. And keep going up, and make sure there's no like gap. Make sure you can't place a block in here, and just do that all the way up to the top until you get to the top. So once you got it like that on one side, you got to repeat on the other side. However, put it opposite, so like that. Now I find it quicker doing it this way, placing the blocks first and then doing it. But on a server, on survival, I imagine it would be more beneficial to do it by doing the blocks redstone, block redstone. That made no sense either, to be honest. I'm sorry, I'm talking pure rubbish today. I'm sorry. Okay, so that is all the wiring you need for this. Okay, so this does work. I assure you. Now the way to do it is fairly complicated, because if you watch, as soon as I put that on there, it's instantly pushed up to the top. Now, because the redstone block powers it, you can just stand on that. Like, you can just stand there like that, but I found for some reason on the servers you do tend to glitch out on servers for some reason. On single player it's fine. On single player it tends to work fine, but I found on servers for some reason you glitch out. So what me and Jack designed yesterday was this. So you have to have this block free here, unfortunately. But what you can do is, if say this is where you're going to place your second block, which is like, I call it, I don't know, the elevator block, you could call it, like what you stand on. What you need to do is create like a piston that's going to push the redstone block underneath. So if you go out a couple like this, and your redstone's going to go on this block here. So what you need to do is be able to put a piston on here like this. Just use a normal piston, but it probably won't work. I haven't tried it with a sticky piston yet. And you can put your block on it, won't affect it. And then just have a button here. In the new update we can put buttons on this, but if you're not using this version for whatever reason, so if you're like on a mod or something, you could probably just put a lever, or you could have a little button on the side on a wall or something. And what happens when you push this, that'll push it in and then actually start the reaction. The piston's off itself. Now, as I said, you've got to break it every time you get to the top. So what you can do. So your floor would be here, by the way. Just to clarify, if you were having like an actual floor that it took you to in your house, your floor would be here, and I'll show you how that kind of works. Sorry if I'm kind of messing this up a little bit, but I'm making this on the spur for a moment. This video. Okay, so there you're on your floor. Now, I suggest maybe probably using the elevator block as like a different kind of block. So you could use like a cobblestone or something, so you know where to dig down. Now, as you can see, that's a long way down, and if you're on a survival server and you got lots of good stuff, you don't want to lose it. So what you can do is you can just grab a bucket of water, and then obviously do it when you're at the bottom, but have that water there, and you can just jump in. Now, there's no saying you couldn't have like glass up here. Let me just do this. I haven't actually done this before, so you need to have it down to. So this is at your elevator, so you can push that, and that will stop you from falling out, I guess. Yeah, there you go. You can go and do what you want. Now, me and Jack have got plans for this, because we built one and it turns out it only pushed it one block, because we just spent so much time like messing around. It turns out we built it too small, but I won't go into too much detail about that because it's just funny, but a big story. But yeah, so I don't really take credit for building this. I don't know if he did it in his video, but this is probably the only altercation that you can have for it, to be honest. Because he just placed it really quickly. I think he just went like above it, but I don't know how he did it, to be honest. I might have just broke it there, to be honest. No, I haven't. Okay, so you know, it's actually not that expensive depending on what you have. I mean, a furnace isn't expensive, is it? It's a bit of cobblestone. The pistons are fairly expensive, especially the slime. But to be honest, if you had a server where you could just buy stuff instead of you have to go and farm it, if it had plugins like a shop on it, then I'm pretty sure you could just save up to sell some cobble. And to be honest, it actually only depends on how high you want it as well, because you could just stop it here, for example, and it wouldn't be much use. Obviously, it needs to be a bit quite high for it to be more use, but you know, it's only 3 redstone per you could say per 2 pistons. So you know what I mean, and you don't have to have this here either, because you could just do what I did before and jump in place. And I'm sick of it snowing on this world. It's yeah, that's the problem with that. That is the problem with that. You could by accident actually lock yourself out, which wouldn't be good, or you could crush yourself. So that's why I probably suggest using this kind of system here. It just kind of works better, to be honest. Yeah, I hope you found that informative. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. By the way, that's for any of my rescue tutorials. That's for any videos, by the way. If you're unsure about anything that I've done, because most videos I do on Minecraft tend to have some sort of tutorial aspect to them. So don't hold back from asking. If you get any hate from asking in the comments, then I'll just I will it's my channel. I'll discipline. Don't worry about it. I'll ban that person from that video. I mean. Yeah, so quickly, whilst I've got 50 seconds of recording left, plans for face video, and I'm going to do like a little blog about the lack of videos lately. It should be a vlog as well. It should be a video log, which would be good. It'll be my first of a face video, guys. So I hope you look forward to that. But I don't know when that's going to actually happen, so I wouldn't get too excited. Right, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. Like I said, I keep saying, feel free to ask any questions, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.